The federal government is spending $663 million over 10 years for transit infrastructure in Metro Vancouver. TransLink says the Transit Authority is facing a $600 million per year operational shortfall. This money doesn't do anything to address that. Any of this money do anything to reduce the operational needs? Are you still at that $600 million?
This does nothing to reduce that operational needs. We're still at that $600 million.
The funding starts next year, about $64 million per year for a decade. It's for upgrades to things like SkyTrain tracks, aging buses, and overhead wires. It's not operational funding. Even if that did go to operations, it would only be a tenth of what TransLink says it needs to maintain the current level of service. The federal government didn't show any indication they'd step in to fill the gap.
I'm sure that there are conversations going on with my colleague and the provinces, but I would simply say that normally that has not been an area of federal funding. It has normally been the province.
Municipal leaders on the North Shore came together last year calling for more transit funding, saying any transit cuts would have an outsized impact on their communities. North Vancouver Mayor Linda Buchanan was on hand today. Though she says she's pleased with the spending, they need more to go ahead with a Mayor's Council on Regional Transportation plan to improve transit, particularly a rapid transit bus line connecting the North Shore to the rest of Metro Vancouver.
We will also be looking at the provincial government to come to the table with us and the federal government so that we can create the transportation network that this region desperately needs.
Bus rapid transit was a commitment of the NDP during the last provincial election, but since taking office, they've made no official announcement on spending. In North Vancouver, Jack Morse, City News.